always gorgeous.
Indeed, Sergei and I both thought that we would be the best looking people in dresses today. Quite clearly, we have been outdone.
We'd like to thank Viv, Ian, Carol, and everyone involved in making today such a special day. And Rod, for doing that. For being stupid enough to let us speak at all.
And I'd just like to take this opportunity to let you know we will be very brief and that we are not a couple.
When we remember our youth, we all remember our first time.
Well, that is the first time that we met Roderick, obviously.
The first time I truly got to know Rod at school, we discovered we shared a love of marine biology.
Well, the first time I met Roderick, he was trying to stick his head through a metal road sign to impress the lady.
However, I didn't share a love of botany at the time.
I did, as Roderick was surprisingly convincing. To be honest, how he ever made head boy is beyond us.
Rod is also, as you've heard, the most critical person I know about food. And yet he is not much of a chef.
I mean, quite a lot of us know about his story about his baking made all the women cry at university.
And apart from his wicked creme brulee, he has always had the luxury of his mother's affections.
Affectionately known to us all as Botty, it should have been for her robot-like devotion to your feeding.
Growing up with Rod, and I mean right up until he moved in with Viv and you.
He would make the strangest sounds in a language that best could be described as total gibberish. Botty would appear on cue with a plate of food to all delight.
Without fail, however, there'd always be something that Rod disapproved.
Yachts.
I never realised on the stag do actually what a fine impression Chris does of Botty.
Oh, Roderick, I'm going to Bhutan for a while.
Literally as far away as possible.
And often, she would leave him alone to tend to the house and garden on his very own.
A keen horticulturalist, before the start of any green-fingered weekend, I would call him and ask him if there was anything he would like me to bring. And he would reply, Maca! Which at first I just thought was a Scottish way to say, forget about it.
And now we all know it simply means, feed me!
Poor Viv might well be renamed yet. Botty 2.
Botty Vina?
Vivbot. Nice bot.
But Roderick hasn't been an embarrassment of infantile behaviour all his life.
He has actually been extraordinarily busy working for the good of our planet.
Reef Doctor, as most of you know, has been a huge part of Roderick's life.
And I was lucky enough to visit Rod out in Madagascar.
I believe someone nicknamed him from the man from Del Monte, which of course is unfair.
He was absolutely like the man from Del Monte. And he had his very own chef. Madabot.
The man from Del Monte, he says?
Oh God, why? Why doesn't it work?
Seriously though, Reef Doctor recently won a Darwin Award, which is a huge achievement in itself.
And I always thought that a Darwin Award meant someone had died in a stupid way. I immediately thought that Rod had been baking it.
Most importantly about Madagascar and Reef Doctor is not the selfless dedication and sacrifices he has made his entire working life.
Nor the cocktail of tropical diseases and physical ailments he has survived along the way. But the fact that he met his wonderful bride.
In fact, when Roderick first dated, Rod was dosed up on a huge amount of anti-inflammatories to help all the ailments. However, in the early throes of his romantic dalliances with Viv, he used to come off his drugs a couple of days early just to make sure not everything was uninflamed.
That is true romance right there. And especially when you consider that for a while some of us thought that by this splendid moment in their lives, it would be Viv carrying Rod over the threshold.
We'd know they'd love to head back to Madagascar as soon as possible.
Lost it. Dr. Viv has had about as much as she can take of the world of office politics.
Despite a fear of kittens, Viv is a woman of science, so we'll have to go without her first world luxuries, such as the History Channel.
And some of the best times in my life are spent having long conversations about the weird and the wonderful with this fantastic couple.
We wish them such success that no one ever need cry for McDonald's ever again.
Till death do us part, they say, and to that I say, here's to the eternal, to the bride and groom.
To the bride and groom. Where's my drink?
Side splitting.
Yeah, good.
Almost got through it. Sticky fingers.
Well done, Sergei.
Brilliant.
Well done. He was really fantastic.